Oh, hey! I'm just practicing my samba for later tonight after dinner. I was thinking, me and my husband, we went to this Brazilian steakhouse a couple months ago, and where they have all the meat and pineapple, and it's so good. It was great, it was awesome, and I just really wanted to replicate it at home. So, I didn't want to make a million meats. You know how that is. So I wanted to do something pretty easy, but yet really looks good with the presentation and impressive. So you could impress any guest or whoever you're cooking for. So this morning I got up and I grabbed a pork tenderloin, the leaner pork that's actually more good for you, but you can do whatever you want. I threw it in the crock pot and I rubbed it with salt and pepper, cayenne pepper, brown sugar, and then I used a bottle of barbecue sauce. You can use your favorite sauce. I used a Memphis barbecue sauce just because I've been to Memphis. I went with my aunt a few years back. We're both big fans of the King. Hi, Aunt Dar. And then you need to use a can of dark pop, and I decided to call the doctor, but it doesn't matter. You can use Dr. Pepper, root beer, Coke, Pepsi, anything dark. Throw it on in, like super easy. It's ready to go in 5 seconds. Put the lid on, and then you're ready in 7 or 8 hours. So I decided to make what I call a samba stack. Samba, of course, means Brazilian dancing, or it's a Brazilian dance. But I love all the Brazilian flavors, like at the steakhouse. My favorite is definitely the pork and pineapple. The caramelized pineapple is so good. And I'm just going to do a nice little stack that's really easy to do, and you'll see. I did some sticky rice here. Just cook it up however you want to do it, like in a rice cooker, in the microwave, or whatever. Sticky rice, and I threw in a little bit of uncooked orange bell pepper and some cilantro just for color and texture. A little bit of crunch, and it looks good. And I made earlier this coleslaw, and it was just coleslaw in the bag. Threw it in the bowl, and I actually added a little bit of coleslaw dressing and horseradish because when I eat pulled pork, it's kind of a thing with me that I love doing a little horseradish coleslaw. And it makes it spicy, it's just really good. You can also do mayonnaise if you don't have the coleslaw dressing. So, and I got my meat ready back there for us. We need a red bell pepper or any color you prefer, and some pineapple, and you can also do like ringed pineapple, like from the can. If you prefer, I'm going to chop this up, but you can do rings for the stack or however creative you want to be. So the canned pineapple or fresh pineapple, whatever you want to do. Alright, so the next thing is, here comes the fun part. The bell pepper, I just cut in little rings, like a 1/2 inch thick, like that. And I'm going to get the seeds out of there, but basically that's what you want. And that all chopped. And then my pineapple. I'm actually not going to chop up the pineapple yet, so I'm just going to put it on my board. And I've got my skillet heating over there. A little bit of cinnamon goes a long way. Sprinkle the pineapple with some cinnamon. This is so good. And brown sugar. That's how they do it in Brazil. basically you're ready to go. I'm gonna get these seeds out here and I'll see you in just one sec. Putting in my pineapple. I put a little olive oil in the pan. So that's gonna caramelize up and get cooked up here. It just takes a few minutes, and that's it. We just gotta turn them in a couple minutes and get every side caramelized and cooked up and sauteed the peppers until the peppers are softer but a little, pliable. And the pineapple just needs to be nice and caramelized. So it'll take a couple minutes. Hey, I got those veggies and pineapple sauteed up. Sliced up the pineapple in little slices like that. You can dice it up more finely if you want to, or like I said, whatever you want to do. That's the glory of these stacks. This dish, along with so many other dishes, is all about preparation and presentation. If you make it look good and appealing, the goal is, hey, if it tastes as good as it looks, you're in business. So I kind of decorate the plate in different ways, but I found this little ketchup bottle that works well, $1 at the grocery store. And I actually put in the ketchup bottle a different barbecue sauce than I used for the pork. I'm doing a Merlot barbecue sauce because it's darker, so we've got the color contrast. And plus it'll add, a little mix of a little bit of different flavor, so it'll be good. Here we go. It's kind of fun. You can just kind of play around and do whatever you want. I'm going to just put just whatever you want. Seriously, it's fun. That's what makes it kind of like artsy, whatever you want to do. So it's fun. All right, here comes the stack. Instead of buying a stack utensil for like $15, I just took a soup can and took off both ends and washed it up, and it's good to go. Okay, it does the same thing, cheaper. And I'm gonna put the stack down here, middle of the plate. Take a cup of the rice, or approximately. One sec. So I found this with my measuring cups, and I'm going to use it because it works. But you can use whatever works for you to mash it down, like a muddler, or just whatever you find that works. Get that mashed. Okay, and I'm going to actually put the pineapple on for the next layer. Mashing. Nice. And the pork goes in. Smells so good. Slow cooked all day, sweet and spicy. And I gave you the recipe in the beginning. I did it myself. I added a little bit of Tabasco at the end because I do like it a little more spicy than just the cayenne pepper. But you can do, whatever you prefer, definitely. Okay, now we're gonna mash that down. All right, and I'm actually taking this stacker off. Look how nice that looks. Oh, that is so pretty. And wow, that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna take a bell pepper here, a ring, place it right on top. See how nicely that goes? Perfect. And some horseradish coleslaw for beautiful presentation, but also really, really good with the dish. Yum. So pretty. Little piece of cabbage fell off. I'm gonna actually put it right on here for color. Okay, and put a little piece of cilantro right on top for garnish. And then a couple pieces of cilantro for color to make it artsy like we discussed. Ooh, that is a masterpiece. I will show you. How's that? I want to devour it. Yeah, that looks like something that I want to eat, and that definitely looks good. So I'm gonna actually whip up a quick drink. I'll be right back. All right, so I found this blue vodka drink with fusion of tropical and wild berry flavors. It looks really good. So I thought it looked pretty and exotic. I'm gonna actually pour these up here. They should be perfect for the Brazilian samba theme. And I don't know if you remember the fruit ice cubes that I did, but I did them again with a little slice of orange inside. I actually did half of the cube tray with some orange and half with orange zest. So I'm going to do one of each for each drink. Orange zest. Nice and pretty. That all chilled up. Looks nice. And I got my Samba Stack here. I tell you, forget the hair salon. This is a Brazilian blowout. You will knock their socks off with this.